Okay, welcome. My name is Professor Gary Krutz. I'm the sort of the organizer of our alumni group coming in to talk about entrepreneurial events in their life and give our students in ABE 490 and the rest of those interested in our department different opportunities, taking a career a little bit different path. Okay. We have some fantastic alumni. I had breakfast with them this morning. And they're on the go all the time. They ate really fast. That's because we got served late. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is introduce our department head, Dr. Bernie Engel, to start off the event. So I appreciate all of you coming.
Thank you, Gary. So I guess welcome guests and especially a warm welcome to our very distinguished alumni who've joined us today to share some of their insight, wisdom, and experiences. So hopefully this is our first annual Entrepreneurship Day. So I know Gary, Carol, and others have been very, very busy in putting this together. I think this is a very unique opportunity, as Professor Krutz said. So many of our alumni all of our alumni take interesting paths. Some may be more interesting than others, and we have a very special group today who are particularly innovative, creative, and have maybe taken paths that many of our students maybe have not thought so much about. I suspect that after today, many of you may say, you know, I could envision myself in such a path. Maybe that would be something I ought to think more about. Maybe that would be something I should continue to pursue down that direction. So hopefully today will maybe be that aha moment for some of you. I guess just a couple of other things going on. So I think Gary probably has shared with this group that we continue to be ranked #1. So much of that certainly we owe to our alumni and others here on campus that continue to make that happen. But you know, especially for our alumni, you know, this is a very, very well-deserved recognition because it reflects the impact you're having out in the field as well. Let me also just point out, I know many of you have to take care of other commitments today. I might be one of those, so I'm going to head off to class here a bit later. We also have our engineering advisory group for the College of Engineering in town today. If you have followed the newspaper the last couple of days, we're going to be seeing some significant growth in faculty hires, other things, and so it's important that I be at the table today for some of those conversations. So we'll be headed off that way a bit as well later on today, but we'll see many of you late in the day. I think one thing that is very unique about our program is that we do live at this intersection of agriculture and engineering. And you know, people ask how we do it, and I think my response is generally we take the best of both worlds. So we're taking the best of both worlds, and we'll be working on that today. So as I said, I'm going to be doing some other things. And we also have our Dean of Agriculture with us today. I know he's quite busy today with the Board of Trustees meeting, among other things. A tremendous supporter of our program, and I think he wishes to extend a couple of messages for you as well. So Jay, if you will come forward. So again, thank you so much for being here today. Students, a very, very unique opportunity to hear, I think, from the best of the best when it comes to creative thinking and innovation, and maybe some paths that you have not thought about. So hopefully you'll learn something today. Jay?
Thanks much, Bernie, and again, let me extend my welcome to everyone here, especially the students who've joined us today, but also our alumni who've come back to share some insights. And Libby Hartwell is a great partner of our college with PRF. I'm very glad you could make it today too. As Bernie said, exciting time to be on campus, homecoming weekend. We had a chance to celebrate the #1 ranking of the ABE program yesterday. Today, you might have seen a sign out front. Entomology, our Department of Entomology, is celebrating 100 years and their 100th birthday, so that's pretty exciting. Animal Sciences celebrating their Distinguished Animal Science Alumni. Trustees are meeting, and we've got our first ABE Entrepreneurship Day, and I want to extend a big thanks to Gary Krutz for putting this together, and I think he deserves a round of applause. One of my favorite days of the year on campus is when the ABE Senior Design Projects are on display, and it's just it's a lot of fun to see the creative energy and what our students do when given a challenge in that senior design area. And for me, this day is sort of building on all that creative energy, because sometimes students can take that to a larger organization and bring that creativity and engineering insight to a John Deere or an ABM or one of the larger companies. But I think another path is this whole idea of creating your own organization and really becoming an entrepreneur. And I'm really thrilled that they're putting a spotlight on entrepreneurship today. And I don't think there's a better way to do it than to let people who have done this themselves talk about their experiences. I mean, I think entrepreneurs are passionate people. They're excited about what they do and inspirational. And I'm sure you're in for a day like that. But also to share some of the pitfalls and some of the challenges of again, being your own boss and creating your own organization. And so I hope that some of you today, again, maybe have a different career path raised up that involves taking your own ideas and putting them to work and taking them into the marketplace on your own. One of our previous Ag Deans, Vic Lechtenberg, he likes to talk about making jobs instead of taking jobs. And I think that's what today's about. It's about maybe thinking about your own career path and in the future, not necessarily looking to take a job, but to truly create jobs with an organization that becomes yours. So again, thank you to everyone who's here today. I'm sure you're in for a great day. My only, the thing I'm concerned about is I do have to go back to the trustee meeting, because I know I would enjoy spending time here today.